Okay, so today we would like to present our problem-based task 2 for MAT subject. So here we like to present our lecturer, Sir One, and I will introduce my members. So firstly, I introduce myself. My name is Hema Sharini, and next one is Sangeeta, and the third one is Sonia. Okay, next we move on to the introduction. Okay, the introduction. Ali needs a flexible software solution for his everyday duties. Therefore, I create an application that puts functionality and user experience first. The application starts with a login screen and guarantees security and usability, then moves smoothly to a screen from organizing important data, including user-friendly features like drop-down menus and validation procedures. Feedback mechanism that culminate in an information up-to-date screen where users can examine and manage their store data, include toast message and alert dialogues, which offer helpful alerts throughout the user journey. With an emphasis on efficiency and simplicity, the program seeks to enable Ali to handle his responsibilities with ease, thereby improving his productivity and workflow in a digital environment full of opportunities. So this is the first interface that we have created. We added the logo and the background image. So this is our first interface design, which in portrait and landscape. Okay, so now this is the coding. Okay, this is the coding for the splash screen. So the explanation is on the right, on the left. So an Android application splash screen is defined using this Java code after a predetermined amount of time. It animates a logo, sets up a splash screen with a backdrop image, and switches to the main activity. The orientation of the device determines how the background image is resized. So as you can see, the background image is resized and animation used to apply an animation to the logo, load animation, which is what rotates it, which is can rotate in portrait or landscape. By utilizing and runnable to start the activity with an intent and close with a splash screen to prevent returning to it, a handler can delay transition to the main activity. So all these things considered the code produce an eye-catching splash screen that seamlessly transition to the core app's features. So as you can see in this coding, we added splash screen. We added splash screen coding, and also we added intent, which it navigates to the main activity, to the second interface. So we use the intent coding to navigate to the next page. Okay, as now you can see, this is the output for the first interface. So this is the coding, which you can see we added the intent to navigate to the intent coding, which is from splash screen, it navigates to the main activity. It means to navigate to the next page. So we added the logo and start animation, which it rotates to landscape. So you put in landscape, also you return to landscape. So this is the final output for the first interface.
So this is our second interface, and this is the design for our second interface. This is a login page where it has two buttons: sign in and sign up. This is the coding for our second interface. The main activity class for an Android application, which controls user authentication and navigation, is defined by this Java code. It initializes the buttons for sign in and sign up operations, as well as the edit text areas for entering the password and email. When the email and password fields are not empty, the onCreate method activates the sign in button by configuring the layout and event listeners. When user input matches the specified default credentials, the sign in function navigates to the save information activity. Otherwise, it displays a toast message. All in all, this code controls the authentication procedure to make it easier for users to engage with the application. So as you can see, this is the final output for our second interface.
So this is the third interface, that is save information. We have to add app's name simple to the action bar title, and then based on the figure 3 in the question, we have to use spinner. Spinner, it means like we have to add on the things. For this we have to add for title combo box, that is in che point dato datin, like that lah. The coding. The Android Studios application, that's a save information, the interface name, activity which is in charge of gathering and storing user data. It's represented by Java code, and the toolbar is initialized with name application, many views such as we use text edit tags and spinner for user input to input the information. Initialize and share preferences instance is created for data storage upon initialization. An array adapter and it's used to populate the spinners with titles. The save information function is called when click listener is connected to the save button. Once we click the save button, it will appear. In case the input is legitimate, this method stores the data in share preference. After retrieving it from edit tags, spinner, a toast notification alerting toast notification like alert for the user for empty field is shown. When the data storage is successfully alert dialog. Builder is used to display the confirmation dialog to provide users the choice to continue to stop. And then these are the Java code that we use. We use edit text name for name, phone number, and then we use spinner title, spinner for title, and then share preferences. And here based on the second preference, once you click here, it will appear here. And these are the Java code that we use. For the third interface, these are the output, that expected output lah. So output, we have to put our name. We have to like put our name, put our phone number, put our title here, that we use spinner, and then all using everything by alert dialog. Okay. Once we click save, it will appear the message, are you sure? It'll ask yes or no. We have to click yes. If we click yes, the screen will navigate to the next screen, that is information update screen. If we click no, it will remain in the same page. Okay, this is fourth interface. This is the interface name. The title name is information update. The output will come here. Whatever we put in third form, it will appear as a result in fourth form. I mean a fourth interface lah. So these are the coding. So our full name, our phone number, our title. If we click home button, it will bring you back for the first interface. Okay. So these are the code. The Android Studio application information update the interface name will show users data is defined by Java code. It's initialized by activating home button. For navigating and setting up toolbar with the app name is simple. In order to save access data, it first initialize the share preference instance. The retrieved data is shown on layout using text views. Okay, we use text views. Text views display data that has been retrieved from share preference. That we get it from the slide.
When home button is clicked on option item system selected, method changes and clicks returns user to the main activity. I mean the first interface. All the things considered, this code makes it easier for Android application to display the most recent user and navigation features. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, next we move on. This is the coding for the Ford interface, which we added. This is the last for the last page interface, which is this is the page name is information update. So, in the previous page, which is I need to select the we need to input the name, our phone number, and you need to select the title. So the data it has to display in this page. So to display in this page, we use share preference for the coding, so that it can display the details in in this interface. So it also we added the home button. So the home button it will navigate to the previous page, that is to the main activity, to the second interface. So after clicking the home button, it will navigate to the second interface, that is which we insert our email, which we login page. So as you can see, this is the coding for the fourth interface. So as you can see, this is the fourth interface output. So as you can see, it displays the data, that is name, phone number, and the title. The title we use, so you can choose any title that you prefer. So this is the final output for the fourth interface for the information update, and this is how we created. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, the design and execution of multiple interfaces inside the Android application have successfully mapped out the development journey for Ali's adaptable software solution. Every interface, from the visually appealing slash screen to the main activities, effective authentication procedure to the safe information and information up to date activities, flawless data collecting and display contribute significantly to improving user experience and efficiency. The application prioritizes usability, functionality, and feedback mechanisms, which enables Ali to handle his daily responsibilities with ease and go through his assignment with ease and in opportunity-filled digital environment. In addition to satisfying Ali's needs, the program lays on the groundwork for future improvements and expansions with its user-centric design and meticulous attention to detail.